I don't have any fucking arrows for the fire keys. Yeah, I'm out of arrows. We'll just ignore them and hopefully they ignore me. Cause I ain't got no arrows. You guys keep stealing my arrows? Is that where they keep going? Cause I had like fucking 70. Now I have none. Okay, that's cool. Run, run! Well, thank you for the 2 arrows, dude. Oh, no you don't. No you don't. No you don't. Well, you're the one that ran up a fucking unrunnable hill, you idiot. I want that. Will you fucking go? That poor horse. I am gigantic when they increase the weapon sizes. That's funny. But it's only when you're on, so when you're on the horse, it giant sizes you, or if you're on the back of a Lionel, it fucking super sizes you along with your equipment. I'm still streaming. You were up all night and fell asleep assuming I'd be done by now. I'm going 10 to 10. So we're live for another 3.5 hours. You just realized this is Breath of the Wild? Yeah, Breath of the Wild with crowd control. I don't think you can lightning me inside of here. That's just a minor test of strength anyways. You completely forgot we're doing 10 to 10? Yep. And then we'll be live tomorrow, but tomorrow's not going to be a 10 to 10 because it's Christmas Eve, and I won't be live on Christmas. No, you don't. Oh, you fucker. Nice. You left work a half hour late, so you got home later than normal. Oh yeah, how did the discussion go? Or are you not allowed to talk about it? Shrines and boss fights, you guys can't zap me? Okay. No! Get out of here. Not for you. Fucking jerk. Doesn't matter, I'm short. Can I arrange the screen like it is on TikTok? What do you mean? You mean like switching between portrait and landscape? I don't believe I can on Twitch. If you mean that. Oh god. Fuck out of here. Fucking jerks. Do do do. Where I'm not on the... Yeah, I can't do... I told you I can't do portrait on Twitch. Hey, Merry Early Christmas, Lumpy. Thank you so much. Just want to get rid of it. Nice hats. Thank you. Am I being bullied? I mean... I have a feeling the bullying has slightly calmed down a little bit, but I have a feeling that people were waiting for like the Beacon 2 Electric Boogaloo, to be completely honest. It's been coming in waves. I've only had, I think, 2 people just flat out unalive me. I've had several lightning attempts. I think Korth was successful. I know Korth was successful on 1. Was it 2? I think it was just 1. Or was it 2? I've also been successfully gotten while fighting a Lionel and people, you know, turning the lights out on me. Oh, hello. Later. I want it. Nope, shot too high. Oh, I was frozen in place. That's what's going on. God damn it. Oh. Okay. What is shocking? What? Why isn't it dying? All right. Yeah, whatever. All right, what slots do I have available? Let's get rid of you. Oh god, I'm just in a fucking minefield of electricity right now. Thank you for the hearts, Caitlin. You thought the Stalnoxes would too? So enemy weapons get bigger when the enemies are handling the weapons, but like the stuff that's just sticking out of his head, yeah, that stays the same, sadly. It would have been funnier if those got big too. That'd have been way funnier. Almost here, Robbie. But yeah, like, Big Daddy, if you fucking do that when I'm fighting like a Lionel, it gets pretty funny. Or anything else. It gets pretty funny. Oh, excuse me, got a hiccup. Why do I get the feeling you're a Yiga? Yep. Oh no. That's one weapon I kind of missed from Breath into Tears, was like the sickles and other certain weapons that they didn't carry over into Tears. What's Zilly up to? Probably relaxing after a long day. I'm about to use the restroom in a second once we get up to here. And I'm gonna go check on them. Maybe see if they want a little drinky po or something. I'm too fast in changing from the metal weapons. I know exactly. Honestly, I'm waiting for when one of you guys figures out the timing of it and you manage to catch me when I'm in the middle of trying to like switch away from the metal weapon. And I know it's coming, right? I'm well aware that there's at least one of you that's like, all right, I'm gonna get that son of a bitch when he thinks he's gonna get away with it, and then I'm gonna get got. But until that happens, I'm gonna keep getting away with it as much as I possibly can. It's a $5 per attempt. We're very careful with our attempts. Yes. Methodical and patient, exactly. That's what you gotta do. Because honestly, if I drop the price, it'll just become a lightning minefield. But you're never safe? I am never safe, that is true. Alright, really quick. I used the restroom, and then I went and I talked to Zilly, and then they came down. We cracked a beer and a shot. Putt-putt. And then I came right back. Oh, yeah, we're back now. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yes, I'm back. It shut me down. Wait. What? 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 Oh, was it because I let go of it before it fucking activated? That's stupid. I actually have to sit here and wait for it to fucking... There we go. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. No. Okay. Isn't there more to this one than just this? Yeah, there is. This one's actually pretty dope. First try. No. Oh. Oh. Yes. Let's go. First try. You lost your tappy streak too? I'm sorry, guys. TikTok's a jerk about certain things, right? And like, I get, so like, here's, it shut down way faster than normal. I think it was just a timing thing. Like, I think, because like when you do really long streams on TikTok, it will automatically do that at some point where it's like, hey, by the way, if you're an actual person, do this fucking thing to show me that it's really you and that you're really streaming. And because most TikTok streams, like I'm streaming 12 hours a day, right? Most TikTok lives last anywhere from like 30 minutes to maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. There's a few streamers out there that they do like 4, 5, 6 hours. Generally, those streamers are also streaming on like other platforms too. But like the consensus with like most TikTok lives, especially when it's not gaming content, is like half hour to like an hour or two, right? You didn't hear the thing? That's because I turned off those audio alerts. They finally added in something to turn that shit off so that I could not have it ruin my goddamn VODs anymore. But I'm guessing it was just a coincidence of timing. Like the second that I stepped away, it probably gave me that warning within like probably like 30 seconds of me walking away. Because when it gives you that warning, you have 5 minutes to do it, right? So it had to have happened right when I walked away. But yeah, so I think it was just a timing thing. It was just like a coincidence. Like right as I walked away, it probably was like, hey, are you still there? Because the reason why they do it is TikTok doesn't want like they don't want people posting recordings and acting as if it's live streaming. Because for a while, like when I think it started coming about from some of the NPC streams. Because remember like when the NPC streams were like first starting out, and then there was, I forget who it was, but there was some dude that managed to code it so that it was the dude from GTA San Andreas. What's the main character's name in San Andreas? I can't remember his fucking name. What was his fucking name? I don't know. My brain keeps saying DJ, but it wasn't DJ. I forget what his fucking name was. But anyways, they coded it so that it was his model, and depending on what gifts people would give, he would automatically do one of the NPC things, like, you know, oh, thank you for the rose, all that bullshit. Like it would automatically do that. And that's what TikTok's worried about. They don't want people automating videos and then playing it off like it's actual content, and then trying to monetize from TikTok without actually doing anything. You know. So, you know, most people, it doesn't even matter for them because most people aren't doing 12 motherfucking hour streams like I do, and it's not me making a flex or anything like that. On the contrary, it's ridiculous that I stream that long. I really shouldn't stream that long, but you know what? I'm fucking determined to take this stream to the next level, bring you all with me to the next level. I mean, I'm not talking like fame or anything like that, but like getting growing our audience, branching into other things like cooking streams and shit like that. Like I enjoy streaming for all you guys. CJ, I was so close. Yeah, CJ. Thank you, Dookie. Thank you, M. Dot. Yeah, I was so close. But yeah, like it was like the CJ model, but he was doing shit like the Miles Morales kid or any of the other people. But it was all automated. And I remember when I first saw that, like before it happened, I was like, when somebody can figure out how to code AI or code like a program to respond to all of those, to respond to like those different various GIFs with a different reaction, and then they automate it. Like, I was like, that person's gonna fucking make a shitload of money, and then TikTok's gonna take it down. And I saw people automate it, but I never saw them really take it down. I just noticed that they'd stopped popping up. And then like a year ago, TikTok started with this bullshit where they're like, hey, are you still there? You should click on this and do this so that we know you're actually a person and not a robot, because apparently a person can't stream as long as I do. And again, that's not me flexing, that's me being sarcastic, because there are people who stream more than I do. Like Thor, Pirate Software? Fuck you. That dude, not him, fucking this thing. But like Pirate Software, Thor, that dude streams fucking 12 hours a day. I'm pretty sure he streams every day too, doesn't he? Doesn't Pirate Software stream like every fucking day? If Joj is in chat, I know Joj would know. Or like most days at least. Like he streams more than I do. And I stream like 60 hours a week now. Well, it will be 60 hours a week now. I haven't had you're so excited for the cooking streams? I am too, but I want to get that my kitchen floor is going to shit, but maybe I'll just get to the point where I stop caring. Because like I wanted to get the kitchen floor fixed, and I wanted to get an island for the kitchen so that I have a bigger working space. Because where I do most of my prep and shit like that, it's a little portion of a crowded counter, and I'm like logistically trying to think of like the best way to stream it. And thank you for the shout out. You were playing Elden Ring. Nice. That's right now we're doing crowd control breath, and I have a feeling crowd control Elden. Well, I mean, I don't have a feeling. Crowd control Elden Ring is definitely on the horizon. He just finished it? Nice. What's up, Luna Love? What exactly am I up to in Breath today? We're doing a crowd control playthrough, so essentially it's me versus you guys. I'm playing Breath in Master Mode. I'm gonna beat the game. We're gonna do all Divine Beasts. We're gonna do the DLCs. I probably won't do all shrines, because like I don't need to do 100 and something fucking shrines. Fuck that. What's up, Robbie? Yep. The Souls Marathon is finished. Nice. So, Joffrey, after playing all the fucking Soulsborne games, which one's your favorite? Well, you played Soulsborne and Souls-like, if I remember, too. You were doing, like, Lords of the Fallen and Lies of P and shit, too. All bosses, 37 deaths base game, 19 in DLC. So, I gotta ask you, I haven't played... Oh, right. He wants me to get naked because he's a pervert. I haven't played the DLC since Consort's nerf. How is Consort now that he's nerfed? Is it, like, noticeable? Bloodborne and Elden Ring super tied? Nice. Bloodborne, I mean, dude... All Bloodborne, like Bloodborne is forever in my top 3, and it keeps fluctuating around, and it would solidly take solidly take first if we could just get like a fucking, not even like a remake, just give me a remaster that gets it up to 60 frames and maybe polishes just a tiny bit of the graphics. You know what? I don't even need the graphic polish. Give me the 60 frames. And oh man, it would take first by a landslide. Did you play Sekiro in the playthrough too? You're doing your first Zelda game ever, and he had you start with Ocarina? Nice. Ocarina's a good start. It helps you appreciate, because Ocarina is the OG for 3D Zeldas and RPGs. Oh great, is it still storming? Fuck, dude. Yeah, Ocarina is the shit. It's the OG. Yo, that weirdo. Thank you for the follow. No, Sekiro because he's lame. Well, I mean, in my opinion, Sekiro is not a Souls-like. It is 110% a FromSoft game, but it has no Souls mechanics to it whatsoever. You don't level up your weapons. You don't level up your character. You don't customize your character at all. You play as Wolf. You use Wolf's weapons. You get the ninja arm, but that's not the same. And I mean, you know, the parry system and everything like that doesn't really matter because like you can have different mechanics in that sense, but the character mechanically is just too different from any other like Souls-like antagonist. It takes out that entire baseline of what Souls-like characters are. But it's still a great fucking game. It's still one of my favorite FromSoft games. You know. Yeah, it is not a Souls-like game. I mean, people lump it in with Souls-like because it's a FromSoft game and it's really and it can be really fucking hard if you're not used to playing it, which is true. But difficulty does not a FromSoft game make, or a Souls-like. You know what I mean? It's all about how your character progresses through the story and how and the tools that they use and how those are able to progress with the character and shit like that. You know, you don't really level up Wolf. You give him, he gets like, you know, the souls of the bosses or whatever, that whole thing, and then he gets a little bit of an attack boost. But like you don't level up his weapons the same way. It's too many different mechanics, but goddamn, is it a good game. You know, but in that same sense, like Armor Core 6 isn't a fucking Souls-like either. Still a really cool game. You're saying he's lame because he's one of your best friends and you could say that? Oh, absolutely. All right, it's gonna storm and rain. Can I like tuck in here and get a bonfire going? Ooh, maybe we go like this. Oh shit, yeah, dude. What's up, Joe? How you doing, bro? Tim, do likes help monetarily or just help boost visibility in the live? Likes help boost visibility in the live, which in turn can help monetarily indirectly. But what the likes do, the more likes the live gets, likes and a bunch of other things are what factor into how much attention the algorithm has on your stream. The number one factor of how much eyes the algorithm has on your stream is obviously coins, right? Because TikTok wants to make that money. After coins, it's likes and oh, here we fucking go again. God damn it. You got oh god, this is gonna take forever. You Oh wait, I'm still naked. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Whoopsie. Oh, this is gonna take forever. Be ashamed if it rained. I know, right? Be a damn shame if it started raining suddenly. Doing all bosses ended you up at like level 196 after everything? Yep. That's why, like, it's funny, like, people ask, when I was playing hella Elden Ring, people would always ask me, where do you go to farm your levels? And I go, the bosses? I'm like, no, like, where do you go to farm your level for the bosses? And I go to the bosses. Like, I just fight the bosses, and if I die at the boss, instead of going and leveling up, I just keep fighting the boss until I win. Of course, Jill. Damn it. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, the one I had to do this for Pura, dude, it took me like an hour. I'm gonna come back for that. Like, it was a crawl to go from one fucking thing to the next because people kept fucking triggering rain. It was actually really funny, to be completely honest. What's the game? This is Breath of the Wild. and we're playing it with crowd control active. And what crowd control does is it allows you guys to interact and interfere with my game, either for my benefit or for my detriment, depending on how malevolent or benevolent you are or choose to be. Don't do it, 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 don't do it. No, the wrong way. I was supposed to go this way. Boom, boom, boom. You who couldn't defeat the first boss in Elden Ring? Oh, Korth. Are you talking about the tree sentinel that's marching right outside the first church? You think? Big golden guy on a big horse with a massive big golden halberd? Right by the guy with the mask that calls you maidenless? So, like, the tree sentinel for newer players is a lesson in that you don't always have to fight everybody. And he is also kind of a testament for more seasoned players to test themselves out against, because, like, the tree sentinels in general, they're not the hardest bosses. But early game, especially early game, they hit like a fucking truck. You know, they're like Truck-kun. They're about to send you into an isekai world if they hit you. Yo, Joffrey with the biddies. Thank you so much, Joffrey. But like the tree sentinel is a lesson in that sometimes the best option is to walk and then come back. But then once the game, you know, become like, you know, just like any game, when you play it enough, eventually you get used to it, you get used to the mechanics, how everything works, and then you start, you know, dog walking the game. And then when you do that, that's when you start see people doing crazy shit like rune level 1 runs. And like, you know, rune level 1 hitless, fucking no upgrading my weapons or anything, doing the DLC without shadow tree fragments, all that stuff. Like that's when it gets crazy. Like, perfect example is you've got the God Run, which the God Run in FromSoft is you play every fucking FromSoft game, right? You play all 3 Dark Souls. You play Bloodborne. You play Elden Ring. You play fucking Sekiro. I think it's just those. And then you have to do them all at minimum level. I can't say rune level 1 because Bloodborne, there is no rune level. There is no level 1. The lowest level you can be in Bloodborne is 4 on your starter. But you basically play the entire game on the minimum level and you have to no-hit. You have to literally no-hit the whole fucking all the games. And if at any point you get hit during any of those playthroughs, you have to start them all over. Right in the dick. And I'm pretty sure only, I think like 5, as the last time I checked, and I haven't checked in a long time, but the last time I checked, only 5 people have ever completed the God Run in FromSoft. Oh, you're talking about Margit the Fellowman. He is a really good boss fight. He's the boss fight that really teaches you that the whole game is essentially like Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Lies of P. All those games, really, the combat in those games, it's like a dance, right? And once you learn the dance, it doesn't matter if you're level 1 or level 1,000, which you can't be level 1,000. I think the highest level you can be is like 720 or 721 or 716 or some shit like that. But if you know the dance, then yeah, you'll always beat the boss eventually. Yeah, that's Margit. Wait, is it like raining? Yeah, Margit's a really fun boss fight. But like with games like that, with Souls-like games, FromSoft type games, like those games are purposefully made to be difficult. To a degree, they're made to be a little harder than normal games. And really, the way to beat those games is to be tenacious. You have to be more tenacious than the game, because the game is going to keep throwing shit at you, but eventually, through that tenacity, you're going to get used to all the bullshit the game throws you, and then you're going to start wrecking it. Like, perfect example, like Joffrey said he just did his every boss playthrough of both DLC and main story, and he sounded like, what do you say, 36 main story, 14? So like 50 deaths, sub 60 deaths for the whole thing? That's really good. For somebody that doesn't, like, you know, speed run the game or break the game and all that stuff, like that's really fucking good for just playing through the game. I love Elden Ring. I love FromSoft games in general, but it took me a long time to get like decent at those games. I used to be terrible at fucking FromSoft games. Thank you. Go, you son of a bitch, Link. Go. Run. You're almost there. You're almost there. What's up, Kay? You gotta give Elden Ring another go? Yeah. It's one of those games. It will take you, like, especially if you're new to FromSoft games, like if you haven't really played much Dark Souls or any of the other games, like it takes a little getting used to, adjusting to the pacing of the game, how brutal the game is. It can be. The game can be very, very brutal. And once you kind of get used to that, then like it goes from being super frustrating to suddenly very fun, because now instead of it being something that makes you want to rip your hair out, it's something that makes you want to overcome it. You know what I mean? Oh, is that the class you were using? Because I saw you make TikToks. And you were showing that you were fighting as Twilight Princess Link. Now I have ancient arrows, guys. Oh, wait. How much? All right. No, shut up. I need weapons. Oh, they're all a G? Fuck. I need all of these. I need all of these so that you guys can't fucking electrocute me all the time. I have the materials. I just don't have the money. Your boy's broke. We gotta go slay some Lionels, man. Thanks, Robbie. I'll be back, bro. Do we go to Sidon first? Hey, Merry Christmas, Eddie. No more Zelda? What do you mean? Where's the fun in that? Not being able to zap you? What do you mean? You guys can zap me. I'm not gonna grab the rubber clothes, and I'm not gonna grab the shotguns. You left for a while? We got any Divine Beasts yet? No, not yet. Well, let's see. One person on TikTok doesn't want me to play Zelda. Like 100 people on Twitch do, though. So I'm gonna keep playing Zelda. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm going to get all the ancient tools, but the problem is I'm broke. I mean, you'll still be able to fucking... I mean, it's tools that I'll be able to use in a thunderstorm, essentially. Let's go. I want to get the lightning arrow. I want to get some lightning arrows, and we can fight that Lionel up there. Up on the plateau. And maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get some guts. All right, so we need to go. Where's the fucking tower around here? Shut up! Hey, fucking jerk. There she is. Oh, that worked. See that? That was part of my plan the whole time. Part of my plan the whole time. Oh shit, I was looking over at chat when I was about to eat my food. Fuck. All right. Fuck. I need a shield. Oh, I get zapped. I fucking know it. Yeah, I better not. Better not. I never understood the desire to go into somebody else's stream, especially when it's another content creator, and then tell them what to or what not to play. I always found that to be really weird. All right, we can cross. I really need more stamina. We can cross over here. Is there a way to not have Twitch auto mute streams when you enter? Like it's muted on the bottom of Twitch, or is your tab muted? You might have it that your tabs start off muted. What's crowd control? Crowd control is an add-on that lets you guys interact with my game. You can help me, you can hurt me, you can give me things, you can take away things, you can freaking zap me with, you can try to zap me with lightning, set Link on fire, all sorts of shit. Not gonna lie, I'm your favorite Zelda streamer. Thank you, I appreciate that. You've seen so many big channels playing Marvel Rivals, like why? I mean, there's a few reasons why. From what I understand, Marvel Rivals is supposed to be pretty fun. I'm just not big into that type of shooter, like, because it's in the same style as, like, say, Overwatch and shit. And I'm just not a fan of the Overwatch style shooters, although I'll probably end up giving it a shot with some people off stream. But I mean, like, there's a couple reasons why a lot of streamers have been switching over, especially like bigger ones. There's been a big uptick in Marvel Rivals streamers from disenfranchised COD streamers, because there's a lot of COD streamers that are getting really pissed off at the current state of COD. I guess the hacking has gotten even worse. Again, except this time, like, hackers, when they're getting got, like when when an actual good player kills the hackers, I guess they're DDoSing the fucking lobbies. They're causing the games to crash when they get got, so that's kind of ruining it. And you just got a lot of really pissed off COD streamers, and so they're like, you know what, fuck it. And a bunch of them went to Marvel Rivals. I saw, was it like Swag or whatever his name is? He's playing Fortnite or some shit. Like, there are a lot of people pissed off about that. And then of course you have the other factor, which is, you know, new game. New game means possible uptick in views and growth and stuff like that. And also, usually when you have new games like that, a lot of the bigger streamers, they end up getting contracted and sponsored to do streams for them so that they can highlight the game. Because essentially, like, when you like the one thing with like really big streamers is they're essentially in and of themselves a marketing tool. And so what game developers do is they go, okay, I can pay like Tim the Tatman. He's been playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. They're like, we can pay Tim the Tatman X amount of dollars and be like, we want you to stream Marvel Rivals for like a week or two, and we'll pay you this much money. And now what they got going on, now they instantly have his entire community of, like, you know, he gets like 10-20,000 people watching him on Twitch. He gets like 10-20,000 people watching him on YouTube. Now they've got 20-40,000 eyes on Marvel Rivals. You got 20-40,000 people that, seeing him do it, will probably go and pick that game up too. And then all they got to do is buy a couple cosmetics or some shit, and then boom, they made money off it. So yeah, you know, there's a lot of reasons why you see a lot of like bigger streamers all kind of gravitating towards the same game. And 9 times out of 10, they just had a marketing budget and they were like, let's pay these guys some money to get them play the game so that we instantly get, you know, tens of thousands of eyes on it, if not millions, depending on what they do. You know, like if they nice, thank you. You know what I mean? Like if they get a bigger content creator and they make a YouTube video out of it, and that YouTube video gets a few million views, now all of a sudden, boom, you got a few million eyes on that advertising you just put out. No. I'm dead. Fuckers. Yoink. Thank you. Does anyone know how to use the crowd control thing? If you go into the link tree in my bio, there is a link to crowd control. And then what you do in crowd control is you buy coins in crowd control, and then you can use those coins to interact with my game. Now, you don't have to use it, obviously. You can, you know, you don't have to use it, but that's how you use it. I'd have a pinned link, but TikTok eats links because TikTok doesn't want anybody leaving TikTok, so they won't let anybody, like, they'll, like, if I posted a link, I would see it, but none of you would. Because they're worried that sharing links is going to pull people out of TikTok, and then they're going to go wherever the link is, and it's stupid. Hey, Hatif, thank you for the follow. Can't wait for me to play Twitch integrated Cult of the Lamb again. I mean, Cult of the Lamb has very limited content. You can only do the same thing in Cult of the Lamb so many times before it's like, okay, moving on. Could you guys share the link and it not filter it? Nope. TikTok filters all links. Like, think about it. They're filtering me posting links in my own stream. Like, no other streaming service does that. Other streaming services leave it to you to filter links and shit like that. but TikTok knows that if I share, and they won't even let me share like that's why I had to put my Spotify playlist in Linktree. Because when I tried sharing my Spotify playlist, like what's playing right now, when I tried sharing that link with you guys, just a Spotify playlist, it freaking was like, nope, not letting that go through. What's up, Andy? How you doing, bro? So yeah, sorry, Taylor. It's TikTok. TikTok does that on every stream for everybody. It doesn't let you like it'll. It's the same thing like what it does when like you over tap, but it doesn't tell you and it lets you keep tapping. Like I'll post a link, I'll see the link, but nobody else will. Yeah. You wish they'd make another new game with more stuff? You loved it? I mean, I'm sure they'll make another one. It was really popular. Yeah, TikTok's dumb about that kind of shit. You doing all right? Happy holidays? Happy holidays to you too, bro. Hey, could we please get a shout out for Occam's Razor, please? Occam's Razor is a good buddy of mine. And he streams on Monday evenings around like, I think 7-ish Central. Or 6 Central, 6 or 7 Central, and he does drum and bass sets. The Junglist. He makes sick fucking music. Do you? 7 Central. I was right. I was right the first time. What's up, Coffee Jedi Ninja? How you doing? So I gotta ask, is the coffee what makes you the Jedi, or is being a Jedi what makes you a ninja? You might stream on Christmas as well? Nice. I'm streaming tomorrow, but I'm not streaming on Christmas. Originally, I was thinking about doing it, but then I decided, I was like, nah, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy the day off and hang out with the waifu and shit. But yeah, I mean, TikTok doesn't let people share links because it's a strategic thing, because they know that, like, especially early on in TikTok with like the TikTok streams and everything like that, when like you could first stream gaming stuff on TikTok, it was really hard to monetize TikTok at all. So what most people would do is they'd be like, come to my Twitch stream, come to my YouTube live, come to my fucking Facebook live, etc., 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 etc. And I think that's why they stopped allowing the links, because people were just like pinning links to their Twitch and shit like that, trying to divert people from TikTok over there, because at the time it was easier to monetize over there. The coffee keeps you human and awake, and then the Ninja Jedi is just extra? Fair. Ooh, thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. You just gotta Google it, man. Cemu is Cemu for the Cemu emulator, which is the Wii U emulator, is still kind of the gold standard for Breath of the Wild. Cemu is more stable than, say, like let's use this up. It's more stable than, say, like you know, Switch emulators, because it's older, because it's been around for a long fucking time. Am I out of shields? Oh, I'm out of shields. Fuck. Yeah, of course, man. I wish I could help you more, but I can't, because I could get in trouble. Hydrate, you bastard! Hydrate! Ow, you jerk! Oh, that was the wrong one. I fucking God damn it. Thank you for the hydrate, K. I jumped, I disagree. All right, do over. That was just messing around, man. That was just for funsies. You know, I was just playing around. Nice. Oh, I had a stretch. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, I really hope the Supreme Court thing works out for TikTok. I honestly don't know what to expect at this time. You know, the hopeful person in me hopes that, you know, that it'll be agreed that, you know, you can't really, you know, force like the whole thing with the TikTok ban is just ludicrous. So, because like, I know TikTok's been working with game developers with the TikTok studio to eventually have integrations with TikTok involving TikTok coins, right? Now I'd love to be around for when they actually fucking do that. So fingers crossed, man. I hope they stay, but I mean it's not leaving, right? But my issue is going to be, what do I do because like I won't be able to monetize TikTok. If it gets banned in the US, right? And like I can still use TikTok for like networking and stuff, but the thing that sucks is like TikTok monetization. Like, you know, for me, I'm not as consistent as some people with their monetization on TikTok, but man, like when it's going good for me, it goes really good, and it's a nice income boost, which sucks if I lose that, you know, like, you know, I'll be fine. I'll make do. I always do, but like, yeah, it fucking sucks. Seems like they might be using Lemon 8 as sort of a backup. Yeah, but like the one thing I wonder about that is like, how does that stop them from just doing it again or utilizing the same ruling on that? You know what I mean? Yo, scam train incoming. Thank you guys. But like, you know what I mean? Like, Lemon 8's gonna have the same problem that TikTok had. It's owned by ByteDance, or it's affiliated with ByteDance. It is what's considered a foreign entity in social media, and they're, you know, and the US doesn't want foreign entities in social media, but like, you know, it's like, hey man, you don't get to make those decisions, and you can't force a foreign company to sell you something just because you don't like where they're based out of or some shit, you know? Like, could you imagine the response if China demanded that fucking Mark Zuckerberg sold Meta to a Chinese company? Otherwise, China was gonna ban Facebook and Meta in fucking China. Like, it's it's the stupidest fucking thing ever, man. Hey, I want that. Hey! I survived that? What the fuck? Oh my god. Because of my bow. How did I survive that? How did I survive that? I was in Ragdoll? I might have been. How did I survive that, dude? Dude, that boar survived that? What the fuck? Isn't he the one that started the entire TikTok ban thing? I don't know who did, to be completely honest. Because I remember it would, because like for me, the weird thing with the TikTok ban was, what's his name? Jim Jeffries or Jeff Jimmies or whatever the fuck. Remember that fucking politician? He was from like North Carolina or some shit, and he was getting really popular because of TikTok, and like TikTok almost basically helped him get elected and shit because of the presence that he started doing on TikTok and like trying to be informative to people and stuff, which was at the time really good. But then, like, right when the whole ban thing started, I remember he was like, we've got to ban this, guys, and you got to just trust us because there's problems that we can't talk to you about. And it's like, oh, right, the trust me, bro, it's for your own good. My sources are trust me, bro, and just shut up and do it. You know, like, yeah, okay. I remember that was when I first was like, wow, really? Like, you got elevated by this whole thing with people, and now you're going to fucking spit in their face over it? Like, dope, dude, you're no better than all the people that you were talking out about against and fucking on all your TikToks for the last fucking 6 months. Because it's important to remember, guys, politicians don't care about you. And I don't mean one side of the aisle or the other side of the aisle or one political affiliation or the other. None of them. Not a single fucking one of them gives a fuck about you. And don't ever forget that. Every one of them would throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. And they have. All of them have. Don't ever forget it. No, I want to pull a bow out, you dick. God damn it. Oh, God. And I got shock arrows. Oh, God. Oh God, no. Jeff Jackson, thank you. Yeah, that cuck. I mean, hell, I fell for his bullshit too. I was like, oh, wow, man, somebody that actually wants people to be informed and possibly, has our better interests in mind. And nope. I was, completely wrong. No, I'm so... Okay. Oh my God, will you stop it? No, that's a crit. No, that wasn't. Oh my God. Oh my God damn it, dude. I hit him in the head 4 times. Oh, did he start the whole ban TikTok thing? Did he really? That's funny. I believe it. You gotta go bye. Hey, Billy, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening, and I'll catch you later, dude. That's funny. Damn it. Give me the crit. Finally. Jesus Christ. Bro, hit him in the eye? Nothing. Like, how is shooting one of these bastards in the eye not a crit? Tell me that, bro. There we go. Dear God. On the bright side, I'm about to get a bunch of arrows. Whew. This is the best area to like farm arrows in Breath of the Wild. It used to be like the what is it, the Tabantha Frontier or whatever? Up here. Used to be up here before they patched it. Basically, you go up there and you'd find there's a group of mounted archer Bokos, and if you did it just right, you could stand still and they would circle around you and keep circling you and shooting at you, and they would never hit you. It would just land right at your feet, and then you just stand there and you'd spam A and just pick up every arrow shot at you. And you could sit there and get like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of arrows. That was the OG method. What's the objective of this run, or is it a simple stream? What's up, Jay? We're doing a crowd control playthrough in master mode. So what crowd control does is allows you guys on TikTok and Twitch to interact with my game. You can help me, you can hurt me, you can make funny things happen, you can flat out just fucking unalive Link, set him on fire, hit him with lightning, or try to hit him with lightning, cause rain when I'm climbing, reverse my controls, all sorts of shit. Basically, I'm trying to beat master mode Breath of the Wild, while you guys are trying to prevent me from beating master mode Breath of the Wild. I'm beating it despite you. Not to spite, but despite. You know what I mean? My controller is not moving. What the fuck? My hand is as still can be. Why is it shaking like that? Probably because I'm using like the third-party thing to be able to use this controller. Probably. Do. Yeah, you're gonna start getting set up for your stream. Heard that, Andy. Thank you for stopping in, dude. Guys, definitely check out Occam's Razor if you're looking to get some dope fucking drum and bass music. Oh dear God. Of course you guys fucking slow me down. My rupee. Get out of here! Dude, do a spin attack. What the fuck? Yeah, whatever, man. Why wouldn't he do a spin attack, dude? I was fucking... Are you serious? I can't do a fucking D-pad spin attack? What the fuck? Yeah, there's no... What the fuck? That's stupid. Does crowd control work on TikTok? It works on everything. You just have to have the link. Works on TikTok. You could use it on Facebook, YouTube, streaming, anything. You just, yeah, as long as you can post the link for it and people can get access to the link, you can, like, anybody can join it. No regular arrows and you do that. You need to get your Switch fixed so you can finish the run on Tears? Yeah, you do. Hyrule Warriors, like... Hyrule Warriors is an alright game, but, I mean, it's a hack and slash, and hack and slashes, to me, get kind of, like, fucking repetitive real fast. I was gonna eat that! Bad. Dude. Ooh. No, come here. Oh, fuck. I wanted that. Age of Calamity fixed everything wrong with Hyrule Warriors. I never played Age of Calamity. I think I got so turned off to the idea of it because of how much, like, I really wanted to like Hyrule Warriors, and Hyrule Warriors, like, it's kind of boring, man, you know? Just hack and slash! All right, I'm gonna be right back real quick, guys. I have to pee again. Ooh, and thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I'm gonna do that real quick. Happy early Christmas, bro. All right. Where? Oh, you. Oh, I thought you guys were starting to team up and you were going to wombo combo me and somebody was going to freeze me in place by the metal item and then fucking somebody was going to drop a lightning bolt. Oh my god. Oh, you guys scared the shit out of me just now. I was like, oh no, they're working together. Oh shit, that's right. Whew. I need to get rid of those guys. Foot jump, slide, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump. Cool. Come on, dude. Oh, come on! Stop healing. Okay. All right, sweet. All right, so now we go here. I should heal because that moblin's gonna jump me in a second. What do I have weapon-wise? I can't use that. Yep, that's what we'll do. So I gotta watch out for you bastards. Oh, you're gonna make it. Oh, Amanda's gonna make it foggy. Pretty quick. Oh wait, can I grab the chest on that? No. Why did I think there was a chest on that one? Bah. Bum, bum. I have to be super efficient when I pull out any sort of metal weapon. Because I know you guys are just waiting to fucking get me on that shit. But I can't ignore that 100 damage weapon. It's too good. I know I'm playing with fire. I know it's not a matter of if you guys get me with that. It's when. You guys will eventually get me with that. Be super efficient when you pull out, agreed? That way. I'm too quick. I mean, basically what I'm trying to do is be as unpredictable as I can so that you guys don't try to predict when I'm gonna do that and then get me that way. I'm being quick and trying to be unpredictable. Like I said, it's only a matter of time. How's the crowd control going? It's going great. It's going great. Like, it's interesting. I think it's because everybody, like, it's like everybody, like when I was watching Korth do crowd control, they were just like laying into them, right? Like everybody was just going fucking ham. And I think I was expecting that at first, and it was started that way at first, but then I think a lot of people realized like, oh, I got all stream to fuck with Tim. And so now people are like really being patient, and they're waiting for like opportune moments to try to get me, and it's actually making, like, instead of it being frustrating, it's making it really fun, because now I'm like, okay, when are they, like, I'm like, what, the second I start any sort of important fight, like the Lionel, for example, like you guys were punishing me on that Lionel fight, and it was tough, but like I think it took crowd control having the queue freezing for me to be able to finally get that fight done. Have I been enjoying it? I am enjoying it, yeah. Because, like, you know, I knew going into this, right, that you guys were, that, you know, that's what it was going to be, was that you guys were going to be messing with me. What's up, bro? Let's see, where's the goddess statue in Zora's domain? Because I can give myself more stamina. I think I can get 2 bars of stamina right now. How you doing, Kay? 1? No, I've got 8. This will be 9. Dude, I fly through shrines. I fucking fly through shrines, man. Like nobody's business, man. Can you ask a Tears question? Yeah, what's up, Chessmaster? Is there much reason to go back to the Sky Island after the intro? The only reason, honestly, that would make it worth going back up there is after a blood moon. Like, if you run around the Great Sky Island, you can find like fuckloads of arrows all over the place. If you're like broke and you need arrows, like if you run around the whole Sky Island and break all the crates and all the fucking barrels and all that shit, like you can get, and then you find like the little batches of arrows too, you can get, you know, you can leave the Sky Island with like 150 arrows. Yeah, no problem. The Zonite mine's pretty rad too. No, nice. Oh no, it bounced off the... No, you jerk. Oh, nice, Snuggles. You watching Muppet Christmas Carol? Fucking love that movie. There goes Mr. Humbug. There goes Mr. Scrooge. No, 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 no. There we go. I just hit it too hard. Although the place to get the best deal for arrows is the Yiga hideout. What? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Never had this much of an issue with this one. Come on. Let's try this again. It's because I said I fly through shrines? Probably. I generally do. That's fine. God damn it, dude. There, that one's good. Gonna bounce off. Ah, you fucker. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That should do it. Jeez. I'll get you those thumbnails, Amanda. That's where you're up to, actually. Yeah, once you get the full Yiga set and you can go into the Yiga hideout, you can buy stacks of arrows for like super cheap. Like super cheap. You can, Amanda, you can start uploading shorts. I've looked through a bunch of them. I fucking love them. So anything that you clip in there that you think's good, I'm down for it. And then what I'll do is I'll cover the Twitch clip end, because then that way I know I can send those both to YouTube and TikTok through Twitch, which is nice. How do you fight them? They keep disappearing. You gotta fight them. You gotta hit them when they get the opening. They're gonna teleport and poof all around. Just gotta get them when you get the chance. Did I see the Splat video? Yes. That was funny. Yoink. Later, Sagan. How about you sagging these nuts? Ah! Nerd. Wait, where's the goddess statue around here? That's not it. Where is this sword? Is it in the like the inn? There it is. Never mind, it's right there. Got him! Right. Damn it. No, I want stamina. Give me stamina. I need stamina. Thank you. Big stretch. Oh. More stamina. Nice. Oh, extra stamina is so good. What's up, Dorfin? Dorofil? More like Borofil, am I right? Doesn't ring a bell. You are Billy Madison, right? Yeah, I mean, like, I have to admit, Adam Sandler does have one serious movie that I thought was really good. And I was kind of surprised, and it's called Rain on Me. It's kind of depressing, but it's a really good movie. Otherwise, like, his only good movies are like those old ones from like the 90s where he's just completely just a ridiculous like that ridiculous character that he always was, like that shit. Like those were like the best movies that he put out, at least. And don't forget, guys, you can crowdfund some of the bigger ones. You can put down a small amount and let other people put in amounts until you match those as well. You don't have to buy all the big ones on your own. You guys can pool your resources to fuck with me. Big Daddy's Peak? Big Daddy was great. I'm a big Happy Gilmore guy myself. I'm a big Happy Gilmore fan. And Billy Madison. Billy Madison was the shit. I mean, name another movie where the guy is gleefully clapping as the person next to him is on fucking fire completely, and then it's considered as like, haha, look at that, instead of like, oh dear God. Do I play Smash Bros? Sometimes. I haven't played Smash in a long time. I used to play shitloads of Smash Bros, but I just haven't in a while. We used to do Smash Saturdays. Nice. Where on like Saturdays we would play Smash Bros and I would just fight against the community. And I'll be the first to say I wasn't the best Smash player. I was good, but I would get rocked a bunch. What's up, Kilo? Hey Tim, how are you? There's just something about tonight that isn't good for you. I'm sorry to hear that. How you doing otherwise though, dude? Is Billy Madison the one where he goes back to elementary school? Yeah, basically he's the son of some rich fucking dude that owns some fucking big multi-million-dollar company, and he thinks he's just gonna inherit it, but he's just kind of a jackass. Like, he just lays around in the pool all day getting drunk and looking at like fucking nudie magazines and shit, because back in the 90s people didn't have smartphones, so like you had to look at magazines for that shit. And so he's trying to take over the company. He's like, Dad, I'm ready to take over the company. His dad's like, but you're an idiot. And he's like, what do you mean I'm an idiot? I graduated school. And his dad's like, I paid for you to... Did I have a sword on my back? Did I have a metal sword on my back? I had the... I still had the fucking... The Lizal boomerang from the fucking shrine. Oh, well played. Fuck. Well played. I didn't realize I was so busy talking about the basic plot of Billy Madison that I forgot I had a fucking But yeah, so basically he finds out that his dad paid for him to graduate all the grades because he was an idiot and he just was getting fucked up and not doing any of his work. So then he's like, well, let me prove to you that I'm not an idiot, and I'll go back to school in a year, and let me do like every couple weeks I do a grade, and then once I graduate high school, you gotta take me seriously. His dad's like, yeah, sure, whatever. And so that's the story. His dad pays for him to go back to like kindergarten through fucking senior year of high school, and he has to do it all over 1 year. No, that was... Ooh, thank you. That was perfect. Korath caught me fucking sleeping, dude. I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't realize that I left the... What? Oh! I thought I put the wrong one on. Oh, no, I got zapped by lightning. That's what happened. Oh, when I got zapped, it sent me back to before I switched into the fucking Zora tunic, and I wasn't paying attention. What? Swim up, dummy! Oh, that's right. It doesn't let you automatically go up in this one. You still have to hit A. Quality of life, man. I'm telling you, man. Tears of the Kingdom, quality of life. You love the surprise lightning? Dude. I'm not gonna lie, it jump scared me a little bit. Like, I might not have physically jumped, but I internally jumped. Like, you ever get startled, but you don't go, ah, but all your muscles in your body just suddenly twitch all at the same time. You're just like, it was like one of those for me. You get Tim monologuing, it's my weakness? Yeah, dude, if I start monologuing, I stop paying attention. Hey! Quit it. Quit it. In the dick. Nice. Ooh, give me those ice arrows. What's up, Kilo? How can you participate? Hit !CC. Or you can click on, like, the link up at the top right. What's up, Payne? How you doing, dude? Oh, Korth, did you hear the Zelda Christmas album that came out this year? You got me like Syndrome from The Incredibles. Oh yeah, dude. Like, getting me to run my mouth about a hyperfocus will get me to unfocus on what I'm doing. 110%. 110%. Like, I'd love to deny that fact, but like, Korth fucking hit the nail on the head. So I'm not even gonna fucking lie to him. I'm gonna be like, you got me. That's 100. That is factually 100% true. You get me rambling. I'm suddenly not as vigilant as I normally am. Fuck out of here. Do you know who you're fucking with? He actually weathered that better than I thought he was going to. Not gonna lie. Don't do it. Said don't do it. Oh, thank God. Oh, what? The one thing I like about Breath over Tears is you can still get the picture in the death throes, whereas in Tears you can't get the picture in the death throes. You have to get them before they're in the death throes. Okay, damn Adam. Uh-oh. Adam's coming for blood, yo. I just looked over and saw Adam got a lot of coins. I'm in danger. Oh, shit. So, Justin, the !CC, I don't have anything. I got to figure out how I can get commands like that on TikTok. Justin, if you want to join in on the crowd control, on the TikTok side, anybody that wants to join in on crowd control, you have to just go into the link tree in my bio, and at the top should be a link where it says crowd control, and then you go from there. And because it's not TikTok that's linked to my crowd control. It's not Twitch that is, although Twitch has more integrations with crowd control because it was designed that way and TikTok doesn't yet. I think they have plans for more, but it's neither here nor there. It's linked directly to my game. So all you have to do is get into my crowd control, and from there you can activate things and have them happen in my game. It'll be okay, Tim. You're extremely happy that I'm doing crowd control in the courts and chat? Oh yeah, Korath. Of everybody tonight, Korath has been fucking surgical with crowd control. And I mean, I've been, I for the last 10 hours, 10 and a half hours, I have been mostly meticulous. Although I've been caught slacking a couple times, but I've been trying to be as meticulous as possible mostly with not getting fucking hit by lightning. That's like my main one that I don't want. I don't want to get hit by lightning. But I've got a couple times. Oh God. The lightning. No, the lightning arrows probably don't count. Because there's arrows. Hell yeah. Damn. There's more over here. Is there any over here? Damn, there's still some over here too. What? Wait, what? Here, let's just get these over here. Get all the lightning arrows, because, and you know what? Here's a hot take that I have for Tears. I wish that Tears had left in the elemental arrows in the game. And I know what you're saying. You're like, but Tim, you had arrow attachments. And it's like, yeah. Leave in the elemental arrows. When you use an elemental arrow, you can't attach anything to it. You just have to shoot the elemental arrow. But the elemental arrow itself is the strongest form of that attack with an arrow. Like an elemental arrow would hit harder than, say, like an elemental shock arrow would hit harder than a topaz arrow. A fire arrow would hit harder than a ruby arrow, etc., etc., etc. I think that would have been a really cool way of leaving them in, because my biggest qualm with them taking them out is whether or not they intended it to or not, it nerfed Lionels. Because breath Lionels are more dangerous than Tears Lionels, because Billie Jean, it's not my girl. But like you know, what was it? Oh, they were more dangerous with the elemental arrows. Like, perfect example, the goddamn Lionel on the top of the Great Plateau with the bomb arrows. Like, the second he pulls that bow out and points it at you, you're done. Because even if he doesn't hit you, it's blown up right next to you, and you're done. You know, you're fighting a Lionel with shot like the red Lionel we were fighting here in the rain is, despite being a red Lionel and the weakest of the Lionels, is still extremely dangerous. What? There's more over here? Is still extremely dangerous because with shock arrows plus rain equals big AoE of electric death. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's what I'm seeing. So like the elemental arrows make the Lionels so much more dangerous. Because when a Lionel decides to pull the bow out on you, unless you have a really good shield, and then in the case of Breath of the Wild, you have a really good shield and they don't have electric arrows or bomb arrows, you're kind of fucked. Elden Ring crowd control would be hell. Oh, Elden Ring crowd control is dope. Especially because the difference with Elden Ring crowd control, and I'm gonna do Elden Ring crowd control too. The difference between Elden Ring crowd control and Breath of the Wild crowd control is Breath of the Wild crowd control has no summons. So like, and what I mean by that is you guys can't drop ads on me. You guys can't drop mobs or bosses on my head. In Elden Ring, you can drop the hardest boss in the game on my head with crowd control. You can drop Millennia Blade of Miquella right there in front of me in fucking, you know, Limgrave. Link's drunk flurry rush on the plateau. Oh, dude, I'm glad you guys clipped that too. I saw that you guys clipped that, and yeah, I'm gonna use that clip later. Because when the one person came in and asked me to debate them over vaccines or some dumb shit, I was like, okay, I need to keep an eye on my clips. So fun little tidbit to people out there that are streamers. When people start acting weird and saying weird things and asking you weird questions and shit in your chat like that and trying to get a reaction out of you, whether you do it or you have one of your mods do it, if you have a mod that you trust that's on editor, on Twitch or whatever, or on TikTok, have them check your clips. Because sometimes what those people will do is they'll do that to get any sort of reaction out of you, and then they'll clip it, and then they'll download the clip and save it, and then they will change, then they'll fuck with the clip and they'll alter it, and then, or they'll edit it in a way that takes it out of takes whatever was said out of context to make you look really bad, and then like post that shit. So you gotta keep an eye out for that kind of shit. How does the crowd control work? If you go into the link tree in my bio, it'll link you to the crowd control website and specifically the page that's linked to this game. And once you're on there, you can buy coins, or I think you can get free coins as well. I'm pretty sure you can get at least 50 free coins. And then you can buy coins, and there's other things. Yo! Up, down, down, left, right, BAE, select, start! Thank you for the heart me and the snowflake keychains, dude. Thank you. How you doing, Konami? Yo, thank you for the Night Star, too. Holy shit, thank you. But I know I know they're supposed to give you some free ones. But, you know, you can pay for more, but then with the coins, there is a list of things that you can do to affect my game, whether it's positive or negative or funny, and for different costs. And then you can spend those coins to alter my game. That's why, like, there's been times when I'm running around backwards, when I turn invisible, when it gets dark, when I get hit by lightning, when I just keel over dead, all that shit. Although I wish they, like, how the hell did they drop the ball on giving you guys the ability to drop a Guardian right on somebody playing crowd control, right on me, or a Lionel, or whatever. Like, come on, dude. Like, or a Hinox, or a Talos. Like, suddenly a Talos just pops up in front of me in the middle of a place where there's not supposed to be a Talos, and I'm not ready for it, and you guys see that I don't have the right weapons for it. Like, come on, man. Like, crowd control. I know you lurk in my streams. Hire me as a consultant. I will help you make buku bucks by telling you what the people want when it comes to your product. Because I'm having a lot of fun with this, but it's obvious they don't know what the people want, because it could be elevated to such a higher level by just having you being able to summon enemies in. Unless it's something like, you know, logistically, like maybe when they tried coding that shit in, it caused the game to go unstable and crash. Who knows? If you click clip, where does that go? How does it work? You clipped, you think, something a while back, and you just assume you had access to the clip. I do have access to all the clips. I have access to all the clips that I make, and I have access to all the clips on my channel that you guys make too. You should be able to check a clip section, to be honest. The hood with this scene is so funny, right?
This reminds me of the time we first
Here.
met. You were just a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn.
Nice.
Every time.
Oh yeah, you get 100 free coins if you're subbed to the channel on Twitch.
I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did.
My only complaint about Mipha, I always thought Mipha was a really cool character. She's a really strong character. But they gave her such a timid voice, which doesn't match her character, especially when you do the DLC, the Champions Ballad, and you see her interacting with a young Sidon and basically telling him, like, you know, fucking suck it up and get his shit done kind of thing, you know, and teaching him things. To then, like, I feel like it misrepresents her. It makes her seem like she's very, like, frail or scared when she's actually one of the stronger members of the Champions.
That no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then
apparently her French voice actor goes hard.
No matter when or how bad the wound.
Actually, no, I remember that. Somebody was like, listen to the French voice acting for Mifa, and it was really good. Or no. Or was it French for...
Maybe things can go back to how they used
Or was
to
it
be.
French for Urbosa? I think it was French for Mifa.
No.
One of the different languages, like the voice actor for Mifa fucking, like, went for it and fucking nailed it. Like, crushed it. What's up, Katie? How you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we listened to a few of the languages. She's definitely not a meek character. Exactly. She's not a meek character, but her voice actor makes her come off as meek when she's definitely not. Just a heads up, Mifa does eat Kill Link. You don't know if you plan on having champions enabled. So, I was thinking about it. And if I had made Kill Link cheaper, I would leave Mifa on, but because I made Kill Link 1,000 coins, because like if I don't want you guys spamming it. If somebody really wants to do a Kill Link, they're gonna fucking do it. I just didn't want a spam session, you know, for that one in particular, because there's nothing you could do about that one. It just happens. So I will not be using Mifa. And as always, I won't use Daruk either, because Daruk, I love Daruk, but Daruk's protection fucks with me. It always throws off my parries. There are fates worse than death? Exactly. And besides, crowd control is not only about me having fun, it's about all you guys having fun, being able to fuck with my game. You'd hate to see the kids if Link married Mifa. I mean, when this game first came out, I remember like people were talking about like this scene in particular and the few other scenes where it's like obvious that like either it was a one-sided thing with Mifa or Link and Mifa kind of had a thing going on before Link and Zelda had a thing going on. Although it's hard to tell with Link because Link's a blank slate, so I think Nintendo kind of left it up to you to interpret whether or not Link had a thing with Mifa that didn't work out and then he shifted to Zelda, because it's obvious he and Zelda have a thing. But there was, I remember somebody drew a thing and it was Link and Mifa hooking up, and Mifa like, oh god, it was the fish joke, you know. So like Mifa comes back and she's like, all right, I'm done, you can go in there and take care of the rest now, because like fish lay their eggs and then like the female like gets out of the way and then the male comes over and then fertilizes the eggs outside of everything. So it's I'm not going to explain the implications. You either figure it out or you don't. But it was funny. Like Futurama, exactly. Like Futurama when Fry was like dating the mermaid and then he realized what was actually up and then he like was like, get me out of here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Cattery. Mifa is badass. Mifa is a badass. Oh, if you guys want to mess up the game, like that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Cause like I'm not just gonna roll over and let you guys screw me over. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail. Cause it's me versus you guys and I'm beating this. Yeah, I already did. I already killed him on the Playmus Mountain. Oh, they don't know. Yeah, whatever. I'm on it, dude. Haha. Fry was about to make some fries, right? Korth coming for the throat, dude. Korth's like, I'm gonna fucking get you, bro. I'm gonna fucking... He has no idea what he's in for. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Oh man, I look over and I see I can see when people are grabbing fucking coins for crowd control and I'm just like, oh fuck. Oh wait, is it you? All right, I have a question for everybody. It doesn't matter if it's Breath of the Wild or if it's Tears of the Kingdom. Of the two games, What was your favorite quest? It can be a main quest. It could be a side quest. I know my answer. But what was your guys' favorite quest? My favorite quest in all of of either games is in Tears of the Kingdom, and it is the side quest with all of the stables where they want you to take pictures for them to put up in the stables. And the reason why that's my favorite quest was I figured out a way to make every picture in the stable a selfie of Link with whatever they wanted the picture of kind of in the background. And it was the funniest thing to me when I first did it, because I was like, oh, this is great, because every one of them worked, including the one where it's like, get the picture of the Goron hot springs. And so I got Link like this much in the water with the Ravia hood peeking out, taking a selfie, and you can kind of see the Goron dude behind him enough to make the picture count. Oh, it was fucking awesome. Loved that quest. Merry Christmas, Katie. Merry Chrysler. Happy Honda days. You were watching Korth the other night, and you look over and you're like, you're really seeing this man flying through the air while holding a bomb, right? Oh, yeah, no. Korth is the king of fucking glitches and basically taking a Zelda game and then just ripping it into pieces and then making it do things that you didn't think a game would let you do. He's good at breaking games, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Oh yeah, Korth speedruns Breath and Tears and a few other games, I'm sure. But the ones that I mostly know that I've seen him do is Breath and Tears speedruns. And it is, you know, like I've said, I don't like the only reason, like I don't do glitches because I don't have the patience for speedruns. I really don't, you know? Like I feel like I would get maybe one of these days I'll let you guys convince me to like give it a shot to try to learn a speedrun route. But I always get the feeling like if I do a speedrun route, I'm gonna get bored, because it's just repeating the same process over and over and over again. But I guess you're doing it with a goal in mind, which could make it fun. You know, you're trying to beat your best time kind of shit. But it like I am nothing but impressed when I see people able to do speed runs, because the level of consistency that's required for a speed run, like I'm just like, when I do all this shit, I'm just goofing around, you know. I'm trying to style on Lionel's and shit, which, like, you know, figuring out a Lionel's attack pattern isn't the hardest thing in the world when you're learning the attack patterns of like super complicated bosses in other games. But like the frame perfect execution that speedrunners have to do when they break games is obscenely impressive. Because some of the shit those guys do, it has to be frame perfect. Thanks, M. Wolf.